I am Kwesi Sefabuachi, a final year aerospace engineering student and a graduate of the Ghana Air Force Aviation College Sandwich Program.
My name is Angel Elina Mosborn, a graduate of the Ghana Air Force Aviation College.
Overall, this program has been a very wonderful experience. Here we were trained on most of the aircraft systems and the operations, and we were also taught how to perform some technical work on most of the aircraft components. So usually in the morning around 6:30 or 6:40 a.m., the bus comes for us from our hostels, and we spend about 40 minutes on the road before we finally arrive at the Air Force base. And that is where we have most of our training sessions and classes. So usually class will start at 8 a.m. and the class experience was a very interactive one. The tutors made sure that we all understood everything that we were being taught. We were allowed to ask questions and also make our own contributions.
So after our first session of class, we had a break right from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. where our coursework made sure that each and every one had their food delivered to them, where we took that break and got ready for the next class.
So at the avionics labs, we were taken through how to program a microcontroller to perform certain tasks. And the specific microcontroller that we used was the Arduino Uno. So with that one, some of the experiments that we conducted was using an IR sensor. So we learned how to program an infrared sensor to be able to detect obstacles or any kind of motion when it comes into range. And another one that we also worked on was a rain sensor, where with that, it's basically used to detect moisture or rain basically. And it's going to sound an alarm and also add some flashing light to indicate that there's moisture around the place or something. And from there, we also had some experience in the pneumatic and hydraulic lab, where over there we were taking through most of the pneumatics and hydraulic systems of the aircrafts. And we were taking through how to build circuits for each of them. Since pneumatics and hydraulics is a very key component or key system in the aircraft, used to operate systems like the doors and landing gear base and all those things. We were taking through the different types of components in the system, like the actuating cylinders, and the kind of valves that used to control them, the power generation, that's the reservoir, and also the pressure relief valves, and basically everything about the system. We're taught how to build our own pneumatic systems, and we're taught how to also identify and rectify any kind of issue that could come up with each of them. And also at the sheet metal lab, we're also taken through how to perform, or let me say identify damage, any kind of damage that has occurred to the aircraft fuselage, how to identify them and how to also determine the right type of solution. That could be either patching or insertion. So we're taught how to drill to take the components out, we're taught how to reverse the components, and also taught how to basically make sure that everything has a smooth finish to avoid any kind of unwanted drag that might come along with that fixture.
Not to forget our last practical session where we went to the flight simulation lab. We saw a flight simulator. For myself, it was the very first time seeing one. So I saw a flight simulator. I had the privilege of sitting in one, yes, and to see the flight controls and which works for some of the control surfaces and all. We had the privilege of seeing the computers, the projectors, the charging units, the batteries, the compressor. where it's sensing compressed air into the system and all that.
We have learned to make sure that we understood everything and we're able to apply them in the various certain areas in our lives.
I want to say a very big thank you to Ghana Air Force Aviation College for giving us the privilege throughout these years and finally giving us the honor to go out there as people who have been taught by them. May the Lord richly bless them and continue to keep up this good work. Thank you.